Welcome back, boys. Welcome to the Wing Guy channel. Today we're going to be going over the 5 keys to success for Raz in this upcoming season. All right, first off, Raz was drafted in 2017, number 9 overall. You can see his stats posted there. He's kind of bounced back and forth between the NHL and the Griffins in Austria between 2018 and 2022. He's played 3 seasons in the NHL. Some of them not all the games. Last year he did play his first full year with 80 games played, 15 goals, 27 assists. All right, so we're going to get into what Raz needs to do this year to really have success. And Raz, if you're listening, definitely turn the channel off. You're probably not going to want to hear this from me because I'm a total clown. But hey, these are just some things I think you're going to need for success this year coming up. I think you're going to enjoy it too. All right, first up, if you haven't seen my video from last week, basically, I'll have it in the link in the description. But basically, what it talked about is there was a study done and they looked at all the NHL players, and if you looked at what age they performed their best at, they captured that data and put it down. So you can see on the slide there that at age 26 to 27, that's when NHL forwards perform their best. So you can see Raz is kind of going through that development phase right now. Going into his year at age 23, you can see he's moving into kind of his 4th year in the NHL, and he's at a performance level of 6. So he's moving into that green area where he's going to really start going to be at the peak of his powers. So you can see there by his contract year coming up here very soon. He's the next 2 seasons he's going to be playing for that next contract, so we'll definitely see some motivation on his part. Right now he's making about 1.46 million a year, and that goes out until 23-24. All right, so here are the big picture 5 keys: play wing, score more garbage goals, play physical, fill the void. We'll get into that one a little bit more here, and then win the second power play net front job. So first off, we'll go through all those in depth here coming up. All right, Raz. So if you look at the landscape around you, right, playing center for the Wings right now has there's not a very high ceiling there for you. If you look in front of you, you got D-Boss, Cop, and Suter. Suter might be attainable. Maybe you could sneak into that third line center role, but Suter's a pretty polished pro. I'm not sure you're going to be able to sneak past him. And then as the future comes along, you've got Veleno, Casper, and then when Fabry actually returns from his injury, not many people remember, but his natural position is center. And with a new coach, Lalome could look at maybe putting Fabry into the mix as a center as well. So you never know. And also, Raz, when you take a look at your defensive abilities in the D zone, you've got a lot of problems there, which we're going to go over. So you're not looking to get in the D zone, which really you want your center to be really nice. A lot of help there for the D, and you're not really filling the bill there. Okay, so let's go over a couple of those clips. This is against Pittsburgh the other night. All right, we got a turnover, Sider in the corner. There you see Raz coming in to try to help out on Letang there. Didn't work well. Now he's searching for his guy. I want you to notice the gap control with him and Rust. There they are at the top of the net. He's got on the defensive side there. It's nice. He lets the gap grow way too much, and then Rust is able to maneuver, grab a little space, and get a shot. Raz, in my opinion, you just need to close the gap with Russ, stick with him, keep his stick in the air, keep him on the defensive side, keep yourself on the defensive side of the puck, and don't let that gap get so big. I think you were struggling there between, hey, do I leave the net front presence, my zone concept, and stay with this guy, or stay with this guy? Just stay with the guy. No coach is going to go, hey, you let one guy roam in free behind you while you were covering one guy. I don't think that's ever going to happen. It's going to be someone else's responsibility. So just stay one-on-one defensively with Rust, and let the chips fall if someone else scores. I wouldn't sweat that. But your D-zone gap is not good at all. And that's pretty much been a microcosm of your defensive game. All right, so let's move into the second thing. We need to score more garbage goals. So I'm going to go a little bit ahead here. So most of your goals were on the rush, at least 60% of them. So of all the goals last year, if you scored 15, 9 of them were on the rush, which either like a 2-on-1, a 3-on-2, movement into the zone. When I classify all the garbage goals, those are rebound goals where we have ozone sustainment. We're moving around the zone. We get a shot, we get a rebound, you get a goal. You've only had 4 of those, and then you had 2 empty netters. So you can see if you just were to able to double your garbage goals, you're close to a 20 goal score right there. Your goals on the rush are outstanding. Your poise, your ability to find, where the goalie's not, a nice hard shot. You're able to shoot in stride, where you usually tend to keep your feet moving during the shot. It's all excellent. Keep it up. I love it. What we need to do is increase the garbage goals. And then you can see at the bottom of the screen there with the timeline, you can see you went from the beginning of the year starting out extremely slow, and then you keyed it up at the end. I attribute most of that to February, March, and April, to getting more ice time, getting more opportunities, getting more of your garbage goals in front. So you definitely started to get hot there at the end of the year, and you carried that into the preseason this year, which is really nice. So you've got a lot of forward trajectory, a lot of confidence going on this year. So definitely keep it up. All right. I also think we need to go back. All right. Continue with that net front presence. With your height, 6'6", 210 pounds, you need to park your ass in front of the net and screen the goalie. That's where your bread and butter is going to be. And as a winger, you're not going to feel that that pressure to maybe get back on D. So that's why I also move into wing is going to help that as well. Your poise and shooting on the rush is outstanding. I think you look for where the goalie's not, and you're looking where you're shooting. It's going really well there. Where you need to better your game in terms of poise and close is, hey, you get that rebound. I think your initial tendency is just to whack it back at the net and just kind of grip and rip. I've attributed a lot to when Helm would play. Helm would, anytime he just got the puck, he was just going to fire it as hard as he could, and hopefully it went in. I think now you've built the confidence up. You've got the poise to, once you get that rebound in close, feel where it needs to go. Go upstairs with it. Make a quick move. Go 5-hole. Don't just gut reaction to a rebound is just to swack it right back at the goalie. I think you're better than that, and you're getting better at it. The next point there hashes in. That's all about simplifying your game. As soon as you are entering the zone, and you're below the hash marks, simplify your game, shoot the puck. We're not going to pass it anymore. If you've got the puck on your stick, we're going to fire that puck. If you don't have the puck on your stick and then you get the pass, you're looking it's an automatic in your brain, hashes in, we're shooting the puck. If I get the pass, I'm shooting it. I'm not looking for another cute play. No more cute plays, Raz. You're the finisher now. Act like it. All right, so we're going to go check out a couple clips of Raz scoring goals on the rush. You can see just absolutely outstanding, keeping his feet moving there. We'll go to the next one. All these goals are on the rush. I just wanted to show that this part of your game is outstanding. Way to look for that blocker side low shot. It was beautiful. And we'll go to the last one here. 3-on-2. Against Nashville. Way to go right into that open space. Didn't look to handle the puck again. Got the shot off right away. That's the way to do it, Raz. All right, let's get back to it. So again, we talked about 60% of your goals are on the rush. If you can just somehow get in front of the net more, sustain the forecheck, and get those rebound garbage goals or putbacks or in close shots, if you double those, you're looking at a 20 goal a year. Okay, the third key to our 5 keys to success is play physical. And I know this cat's already at the back because you already kind of showed up from preseason. I think you're still listed at 210. Maybe you put on some more weight, but I think you really do need to play at around 230 to 240. to take advantage of your size. Um, and that really kind of goes into utilizing playing with your back to the defender in the O zone. So, with the way the rules are nowadays, they're taking away that cross check. That I'm gonna go freaking cross check dudes in the back. They're taking that away. So that's going to give you more time to manipulate the puck, get your back to the defender, work those low corners, and then eventually get to the net. Don't and I did this too when I was playing. Don't think that I've got my back to the defender. I'm just basically going to look to see if I can get it to another player. Ultimately, I want you to think about driving to the net. That needs to end up with you taking the puck to the net, not creating space for another player. Again, use your size. Make sure that ends up going to the net. Uh, and the other thing about once we get more physical, we're taking advantage of our skill set and our size. Don't dump anymore. So when you're coming in, I think a lot of times you're a well coached kid and you want to execute the game plan. You'll dump it in when you probably should. I'm not going to say you dumping it in is the wrong answer, but sometimes take advantage of your size. You are the human dump. All right. I don't mean that in a bad way, but take the puck in, go wide, carry it deep, which is just like a dump. All right. Rag it, put your back to the defender, wait for folks to come back with you into the play, and then take it from there. I don't think you dumping the puck in is helping the team. I want you to take a little more opportunity to carry the puck. And I know that's kind of going outside the box and maybe outside the coach's scheme, but I think that you have the skills now and the size. Go ahead and go wide, puck protect, put your back to the defender, wait for the troops to catch up to you, and then boom, you're ready to go instead of dumping the puck in, hoping you get possession back. And then the last one is be number one in hits. Right now, you were last year in 21, 22, you were number 3 on the team in hits with 142. Ernie and Sider were 1 and 2. I think you should be number 1 on the team. No question. I don't think. I think Ernie's kind of earned his spot. He's got a couple snipes here in the preseason, so I do expect him to earn his spot on the 4th line, so he'll be there. I want you to out hit him, and I want you to definitely out hit Sider as well. This is something I think you can do really well at, and with more hits, and it's going to create more space for you on the ice. Folks aren't going to be wanting to get too close to you because you're that big presence. You're going to create space for yourself, for your line mates. It's going to work really well in the ozone for you. All right, the 4th thing is filling the void. If you think about it, Raz, who do we got in there that can handle themselves? We got Sherratt, we got Ernie, possibly Ernie, but and Gio. I'm worried about Gio, having a sustained role on the team. I think he's going to be out there getting called up in some instances, but I don't see him playing the full schedule this year. So there's a void there. And I'm not saying Raz to go fight the number 1 goon on the other team. I'm saying maybe 3 to 4 times during this year, there's going to be an opportunity for you to go handle somebody that may have just had a big hit on one of our star players where someone needs to answer for it, because it can't always be Sherratt, Ernie, or Gio. I think you can fill into that role. I know you've only had 2 previous fights in your entire career, but I think there is an opportunity there for you to kind of fill that void a little bit. And not only that, in Detroit, the fans are going to love you even more. That's going to make you, for your career, that is a great career move, because folks are going to love you for doing those type of things, for sticking up for teammates. They're going to love you. And again, I'm not saying go fight the goon. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, hey, when someone takes advantage of one of our guys, and you know who those guys are that take advantage of our guys, go handle some business a couple times here or there, and the fans are going to love you, and it's going to create another role for you and another aspect of your game that management can be like, oh yeah, we definitely need to keep Raz around. All right. And really the culmination of successes 1 through 4 are going to culminate with 5. and that's winning a spot on the in front of the net on the second power play. I mean, you may have a chance of getting on the first power play, but I don't really see that. But I think you do got a chance of being the net front presence on the second power play. And Raz, and for God's sakes, when you screen the goalie, don't turn while the shot is en route. Turn once either the goalie's been hit by the puck or the puck goes in, and then turn your body for the rebound. I know nowadays they teach differently, but I'm still in the Dino Ciccarelli Holmstrom camp where stand there, let the puck go through you, and then turn around to go find where the rebound is and to put it home. I hate if you turn that split second before the puck arrives. There is nowadays with these goalies and how good they are, they're gonna
Unknown caller.
they're gonna save. Okay, I can't believe I got a call. They're gonna save that goal, right? So, don't turn until the shot's gone past you, and you're gonna have a lot of success there. You've got great hand-eye. You got some good tippy goals lately. I think you can get some more. So, all right, Raz, that's all I got. Like and subscribe if you like it. That's all I got, boys. See ya.